Friday, Friday, Friday. Too much news Friday.
Friday, Slot Car News, sponsored by LEBHobbies.com. LEB Hobbies, racing fast, made easy. Visit LEBHobbies.com.
Alrighty, folks, we are going to get right into it because literally this is going to take a while. Area 71, we're going to start off with the hot news from Area 71 about them showing progress on the three Ken Block cars that they're going to be doing. Well, 2 cars and a truck. The Ford truck, the amazing detail here on the engine, the chassis, pretty much all around. I mean, you're going to see this with all 3 of these. But, wow, yeah, wow. The Unicorn, the Mustang here, so much work on that, so much detail on that. These are some pretty incredible releases. Also, the Escort, yeah, there's a ton of detail here. This all comes from, I mean, obviously, you know, Area 71 is 3D printing. And, you know, this is the future of the hobby, guys. This is where we're going to get slot cars just like this. We're going to get the stuff that we can't get from any other manufacturer because it's just too costly to do injection molding with this kind of thing. And, you know, they're giving us, I mean, they've given us a lot already. Area 71 has. The detail on the cars that they do is fantastic. They still do require a little bit of finishing, but Area 71, with each kind of generation of car that they do try to improve the finish of the car that comes to you. So they're definitely trying to refine the process. Next, we have a bit of a oddity. I was sent this. I hesitated to put this in the news today because I don't know the exact circumstances of what's going on here. But fake products in general are kind of a pet peeve of mine. I don't know if someone is repackaging this. It's an FR42 SCX motor with a 2-pin motor pod. So that's the tilting kind of motor pod, not the 4-post kind of rattle motor pod. I don't know who's selling this or purporting this to be an actual SCX product. It is not. I talked with the FR42 is obviously the motor pod is. This is not an actual SCX product. Obviously the FR42 and the pod is an actual SCX product, but SCX themselves are not marketing this this motor and pod combination. So I'm not sure who is selling this, but I understand why someone might be, you know, selling parts that they've broken out of cars or taken out of cars, I should say, breakdown pieces. So there may not be any kind of malice. There probably isn't, in fact. But this is not something that SCX is doing, and it's good for people to know that. I contacted the owners of SCX, well, I contacted the owners, and they said absolutely not. This is not one of our products in any case. Not an actual SCX thing. Revo Slot with a trio of the 333 Don't Call It a Ferrari. There's been a lot going on behind the scenes, folks. In any case, 3 new liveries of the Revo Slot 333 on the way. Beautiful liveries, great running cars, as we all know. There you go. Hobby Classic with a pair of interesting cars, as Hobby Classic is wont to do. Seat 1400B. Don't really have terribly much to say about that car. It's an interesting little car that they're going to be making there. And a Renault 4, the service truck. This is cool. I really like, you know, I mention it pretty much every live stream, every news video. Anything that adds to the diversity of products. Give us a truck, give us a van, give us, I don't know what, but just give it to us. Now, what do we have? We have Slot.it, the GT40 Le Mans 66 is coming. The Denny Hulme Ken Miles car. That's going to be on sale very, very soon. And why I wanted to make note of this is because some people are showing this Well, it's not on sale yet. That's the point I wanted to make. Very, very soon. Next week, in fact, I think May 5th is the official selling date on this car, so it really shouldn't be available before then, and hopefully at the retail prices that Slot.it specify and not more. Next we have so much Fly news. The Fly GT40 1967, Ronnie Bucknam, and I forget the other driver's name, but beautiful kind of baby blue GT40 here coming from Fly. The Hesketh 308 US Grand Prix 1974 James Hunt car. I find it hard to believe this car hadn't been done before, but there we go. A beautiful Hesketh coming from Fly. The March 671 German Grand Prix 1976. A pair of Renault 5s. The Rothman livery on the Skoda Rally 1983 and the Tour de Corps 1985 livery on that Renault 5. To wrap up the Fly news, I think, yes. To wrap up the Fly news, we have a Lancia 37, the Rally Le Mans 1985. Beautiful little yellowish orange kind of taxi colored car there. There we go. And now a metric ton of Scalextric news. This is not news as such. Well, I guess maybe it is. Updated photos. I'm just going to run through what the cars are as you see the photos cycling here. Lotus Esprit, Lotus Esprit submarine car, 007 car. A lot of people will be happy about that. Be interesting to see how that car performs with only 2 rear tires and a pivot point on the guide in the front. The Camaro BBL Clarion livery on that car, very cool looking. A pair of Cobras, the Snake Eyes Cobra, which I believe is a Cobra that's currently vintage race. And then the fuchsia / pink, whatever you want to say, purple Cobra. This is technically a drag racing car. In any case, the livery on it looks nice. I haven't checked out the wheel and tire combination here, but I'm happy Scalextric is doing the car. And the body looks pretty nice on this car. A pair of Escorts. Yes, Escorts. Rally cars, if you're into rally, and I know so many of you are. Repsol and a really cool black and blue livery on this pair of Escorts. An ejector seat Aston. Who doesn't want an ejector seat Aston? So you can shoot the little guy with a functional ejector seat. That's pretty fun. I like that. Updated photo of that. And then one, this is technically, I guess, an updated photo, but it's also a screensaver that Scalextric showed on social media for the new Batmobile they're doing. Whew, that's a lot. Come back right after this and I'll wrap up the video. Hey everybody, thanks for sticking around through the racing and show news. I do plan on doing a live stream this weekend. I got so many cars showed up this week. It's an embarrassment of riches, quite literally an embarrassment of riches. I did have the SRC BMW show up, and egads, what a car. I still do need to do the Scan Me. I was so flustered by losing my head, by losing the helmet during the the unboxing of this car that I haven't done the Scan Me yet. I got a Shadow from Slot Car Corner. That's going to be the car that's going to be featured this weekend, this Sunday, during the live stream at the usual time at 4 p.m. Everyone's invited. Very excited to see that car. That car has absolutely taken the slot car world by storm. I've seen more posts about this single car than maybe any other slot car. I mean, any other slot car that I can remember, quite frankly. And that's really cool for MR Slot Car, for Ernie Massetti. He makes some great cars, and now I think, you know, definitely a much broader audience has been exposed to his cars, and good for him. He's made an incredible car. He's made one of the most iconic race cars ever, and this car is very important for, you know, the modern history of slot cars. And finally, we get the car. Finally. It's fantastic. Good for him. Good for him. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you on Sunday. Sunday. Live stream Sundays.